Every day we are placed before options. A drink, a shoe, a candidate, an idea. We look, we compare, and we believe that the final decision comes from us. But in reality, it rarely does. Imagine being presented with two objects. The first is bad, the second a little less bad. What do? You pick the second one, convinced you've made the best choice. You even smile, relieved to have avoided the worst, but what you don't realize is that both were designed to lead you exactly where they wanted. Yes, you chose. But inside a cage, sometimes they give you more possibilities. 3, 4, 5. And you think, now at least I have freedom. Yet all these options are like hallways leading to the same door. No matter which one you take, you end up exactly where they were already waiting. That's what we call the illusion of choice. And the greatest trap is that this illusion is comfortable. It gives us the feeling of control. We love to believe we hold the steering wheel, even if the road has already been paved for us. So we move forward confident, never questioning who drew the map. What we fail to see is that we are acting in a play already written. We are actors on a stage whose script we did not write. The strings of our desires are pulled by invisible hands. We are the puppets of our own cravings, applauding a performance that imprisons us. And all this happens without apparent constraint. Modern manipulation doesn't force us. It conditions us. It works upstream like background music we no longer even hear. Advertisements tell us what is beautiful. Trends forge what is desirable. Algorithms sculpt what is visible. We think we are the authors of our choices, but those choices were prepared long before we made them. So ask yourself, how many of your tastes, your values, your dreams truly come from you? How many were born of intimate experience and how many were inherited, whispered, repeated, imposed? When you say I chose, was it really you who chose, or just the echo of influences that built your desire? The real question is not what do I choose, but why do I choose this? Why this garment and not another? Why this candidate and not the one who was made invisible? Why this dream instead of another you never even dared to imagine? Freedom is not found in the options presented to us, but in the ones hidden from us. The key is not only to choose, but to first see the frame in which we are made to choose. To understand that sometimes the cage is golden, comfortable, luminous, but still a cage. So where does true freedom begin? In lucidity. In the ability to face the mechanisms that condition us, and to name them, not in blind rebellion, for rejecting everything is still letting your reaction be dictated, but in discernment, in the choice to say, I know where this desire comes from, and I consciously decide to accept it, or to reject it. To free oneself is not to unplug from the world, but to unplug from its grip. It is to refuse to remain a background character, and to start writing your own scene. It is to look at the menu placed in front of you and say, no, I can order off menu. A conscious choice is not merely an act, it is an awakening. It is the realization that sometimes the proposed paths are not the only possible ones. It is the courage to stop, to look around, and to draw a road that did not exist yet.
We hope you enjoyed this video. We have many more coming your way. Like, share and subscribe to our different pages so you don't miss a thing.